Persky joins us, and Jeff, we're going to find out what the Sixers are made of now.
Yes, we will. Doc Rivers says they're going to be back for a Game 7. Not quite sure if everyone in town believes him at this point, but the Sixers' dream of winning an NBA championship has turned into a nightmare. The Sixers are the only NBA team over the last 25 years to blow an 18-point lead in back-to-back playoff games. Joel Embiid and the Sixers now facing elimination tomorrow in Game 6 as they head to Atlanta today. After landing, the Sixers had a film session. And let's face it, watching last night's loss again, yeah, that has to be torture. But as Coach Doc Rivers says, they have to own it and fix it. A short time ago, he told me he believes they will bounce back.
Losses like this sting, and they should. And that's what I told our guys. Like, yeah, they should hurt. And then you get back to film and you work out the things, you see the things you didn't do, and you build them back up, you throw them back out there, and they'll be ready. They have proven to be a very resilient group. So I have no reason to believe they won't be tomorrow.
Cross your fingers. Ben Simmons' free throw shooting, of course, needs a shot in the arm. Simmons, one of the worst free throw shooters in playoff history, which he says is a mental issue. For more on that and more on Simmons, Jamie Apodi caught up with ESPN's Kevin Negandhi.
If you want to be considered a star, let alone a superstar in those you've got to hit these shots. At least if he's hitting 60% of his shots and he's just normal like what he's doing in the regular season, this is a different conversation. It's a different series. Doc's in a really tough situation here because you got to keep him on the floor because he's a phenomenal defender. You got to keep him on the floor because, honestly, he creates easier looks on the offensive side. But at the same time, he's such a liability late in games, and to not have a field goal attempt, this is a mental hurdle that is weighing down on the team. And maybe I think the city as a whole, we look at him as the guy that what can be. Maybe this is who he is. Maybe we're entering this conversation as this is who he is on the offensive end, because we're not seeing that kind of growth on the offensive side that in the playoffs you absolutely need.
You can see Jamie's entire talk with Kevin, the Phoenixville native and Temple University grad, on any of our streaming apps. Baseball now. Philly star Bryce Harper is expected to return to the lineup tomorrow in San Francisco as he's battling back spasms again this year. Manager Joe Girardi is confident Harper can play through it. Now, you may have noticed a different look with the Phillies last night, sporting red jerseys in LA instead of their traditional all gray. That's because Harper says the all gray are boring. Yeah, so the Phillies want to mix up their look on the road. They will start wearing these red tops here and there, and maybe they are good luck as well.
And then you're 1-0 in the red jerseys.
I like it. I'm going to sleep in it.
Well, I hope he washes it before sleeping in it. The Phillies will wear red again Sunday in San Francisco. It is time for the Union to wake up. After a 3-week break, they return to action Sunday in Atlanta. Then next Wednesday, they'll play in front of a full house at home for the first time since the pandemic.
Can't wait to have Subaru Park back to full capacity and have our fans in that stadium where we know that we are, a very good team. To have it at full capacity again will be something that's special and something that we've been looking forward to for quite some time.
And when they hit that break, Matt, they were playing really well. Let's hope they can pick it up when they return to action.
And Jeff is back in the building for the first time today. How's it feel?
This beats my home studio.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Thanks. Good to
Good
see
to
you.
see you. Thank you, Jeff.